How's it going, guys? I know that it's been a long time, but I purposely took a hiatus. Kind of um, didn't tell anybody about it. I just wanted to um, kind of put things in motion and put things into action over the last 90 days. Today is actually the 90th day that I haven't been recording a vlog, and there are gonna be several changes to come. And I'll explain to you kind of what's happened over the last 90 days. It's been a roller coaster of good things, new experiences, learning new things. There's so many different things that happened to me, and I was actually making a list before I started recording here, just to kind of get my thoughts flowing. And I really wanted to take the 90 days and just instead of talking, I wanted to start walking. Kind of put a lot of what I say into practice and see how it panned out for me. So I made a list here, and let me go down the list. And I'll keep this video short, and I'll say some things here at the end so you guys can tune in on the next one. But over the last 90 days, I've done several things. I'll give you some of the things that came into my mind while I was making my list. So I started a business, and I've almost tripled the business since I started it. Again, I'll be doing different vlogs on probably all these individually, but I just wanted to sum up over the course of the last 90 days. So again, I started a business and almost have tripled it at times. I'm in the process of starting a second business, kind of a smaller business, a little bit different than the business I started. So I started a landscaping business, and then I'm going to be starting a probably a delivery type of business um, that will be my own business as well. Um, the biggest one here, and I'll probably save it for the last. Let me save it for last. I inevitably had to leave my old job um, because certain situations that were happening at home and trying to balance a work and family life, and just needing a little bit more flexibility in my scheduling. That's why I started my own business, and essentially led to me leaving my old job. So again, another change. I actually lost 18 pounds over the last 90 days. Again, I'll get into this in more in depth in another vlog, but that's the sum of the weight I've lost over the last 90 days. Using some techniques that people think are abstract, but tried so many things, and I found out what works for me. Like I said, I'll be getting into that in another vlog. I went through a hurricane. Funny story about that hurricane, but I'll wrap that up towards the end of the vlog here. I actually ended up having to buy a truck for my business, so I did buy a new car slash truck during the last 90 days. I'm still averaging one workout a day. So believe it or not, I have not missed a workout in 148 plus 90. That's like 238 days I have not missed a workout. If I have missed it for a particular reason, even if it's been for a couple days, 2, 3 days, I'll crank out a couple of workouts on that particular day. I've done as many as 3 workouts in one day to try and catch up during the last 90 days. It's been very busy and kind of hectic for me. I also got a tattoo during the last 90 days. Technically two, but I did end up getting a tattoo. And I actually had an anniversary during the last 90 days. But the biggest, probably most revealing thing that's happened over the last 90 days that was unexpected, not necessarily planned, was that me and my wife had our 2 boys. Our twins were born on September 9th, 9/9, right before the hurricane happened. Shortly after, while we were still at the hospital, the hurricane had came through, and it was just kind of a daunting experience from start to finish. We started in our house, ended up at one hospital, and had to be transferred to another hospital because the babies were so premature. But they are doing, all things considered, they are doing well. But it's still challenging because they're still in Orlando and will be for some time. So me and my wife are both back and forth from there. But that's not to dim the light or dim the mood or anything on the last 90 days. I look at it as everything is been pretty positive in the last 90 days, and a lot has changed for me, and a lot has changed for my family. And these are the things that I wrote down within the couple minutes prior to me starting this vlog. So again, I've been keeping up with wanting to do vlogs once a day, but it just became too demanding. And not that I'm going to stop them. I'm probably going to reduce the rate to once a week. I think they'll be more effective, and they won't be so repetitive. I noticed that I may have been losing audience because I was publishing too many videos. So I'm going to probably start averaging about once a week. If I get requests for more, sometimes I will do more than once a week. And I have so much information that I want to put out to you guys over the course of the next couple of weeks that I got plenty to talk about. And just from this list that I gave you guys of all the things that I did over the last 90 days or that have happened to me, it's just, there's a lot to talk about them on an individual and then grouping them up into the last 90 days. But I don't want you guys to think that I did stop vlogging. I had some people, very few, probably a handful of people reach out to me and ask me if I was still vlogging or still interested in doing it, and I am. But I told them about my 90-day hiatus and wanting to put my words that I always talk about into action so I can become my own success story. So amidst the other things that I've already done in my life, but I want to continue striving to be better. So again, a lot has changed for me in the last 90 days. I'm thinking about maybe posting these videos to my Facebook. I'm kind of a little hesitant to do that due to a couple different reasons, but we'll see if I end up doing that. But either way, I hope you guys can see how much your life can change. I know for me in the last 90 days it has changed dramatically. Family has increased by 2. You know, I've started one business and working on starting the second business. I've lost so much weight partly because of the first business I started is a landscaping business. And working out in the sun, inevitably I was going to lose weight. And I tried a new diet regimen. It was highly effective for me, and a lot of people just don't like it or don't have the willpower to do it or think that it's bad. And I can vouch for that it has worked for me. Again, the biggest thing is that my twins were born. We did name one after me, Fabian, who ironically looks like me, and then one after my dad, Luis. And it's crazy how different they are. It's really, I was there for the entire thing, for the entire birth process, from start to finish, from when water broke all the way through delivery. And it's pretty cool to see that and experience it because for when my daughter was born, I was away in a different country. So I didn't get to experience that. So I was really excited to experience this, the birth of my twins, this go round. And it's pretty cool to have seen it, pretty cool to experience it. So a lot of things that have happened for me. I know that I'm trying to keep this one short, but there's a lot of information to put out. Again, I'm going to try to keep the vlogs probably to a weekly basis, just to keep it kind of give you something to look forward to, and it will actually, you know, make it to a reality point where I can keep up with them. Because my schedule has just increased by tenfold, starting these businesses and having twins. So some people can imagine the busyness of my schedule. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I actually increased some subscribers over the 90 days. Excuse me, even though I wasn't posting anything, which I found pretty cool. Didn't receive many comments at all. They were more in the realm of whenever I ran into people who knew about my vlogging. They were more into that realm whenever I did receive in-person comments. So a lot of different changes. I'll be sure to post this video here shortly. And again, I appreciate everybody who's watching, liking, commenting, and supporting me through these last 90 days and here in the future as well. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one.